All right. Ay. Okay, Ilkin, Nigar, Mariam, and if I cannot somebody's face, she must be Elmira, right? Elmira, all I can see your hair. And Leila and Nigar. Okay, guys, good to see you. I hope you are all doing well. All right. Day by day, we are getting close to Sasmo dates, and sometimes we need to, how to say, refresh our memory. Okay, why are we studying here? Why are we here? And of course, there are a lot of benefits actually studying online, private, how to say, taking private class. Okay, and our now main purpose is we are preparing for Sasmo Math Olympiad, right? It's going to take place in April 20, I think 20 or 21. Okay, so we have only 1 month left. I think it's about 40 days. Try to practice more and more problems. And sometimes, I have already given all the papers. If you can print out on the paper and practice those questions again one more time. Okay. Because as you know, Mariam, if you want to be good at something, you have to practice again and again, right? The same thing, do it again and again. When you are teaching new word, for example, to kids, if you have brother or sister, that like 2 years or 3 years, they're just starting speaking, right? They ask the same question again and again, right? Nigar, Mariam, Elmira, Leila, here, and does anybody have any sibling like 1 year old or 2 years old? Who has brother or sister who is like 1 or 2 years old?
I've got a brother, he's 4 years old.
No, 4 is a bit big. How about like 1 or 2? Because at 4 they already start speaking, right? But 1 or 2 years old, when they are learning new words, they ask the same question again and again. Daddy, what is it? It is a pencil. After a few seconds, Daddy, what is it? It's a pencil. Ask again, what is it? It's a pencil. Actually, they know it's a pencil, right? But they are practicing, what is it? It's a pencil. Maybe they ask at least 20, 30 times. What is it? It's a mobile phone. What is it? It's a mobile phone. They ask again and again. That's really good thing. Really, if you want to be good at something, you need to practice again and again until you become, how to say, very comfortable with the questions. Okay, good guys. Let's. Where's my pen? So we will continue now. Okay. So now let's just actually challenge ourselves. Okay, Nigar, Mariam, Ilkin, Elmira, Leila. I will give you a time and try to solve a bit faster. As I told you, thinking fast, that's the biggest challenge. Okay. Just knowing how to solve that is not enough. Can you think fast and can you solve the questions fast? Okay. And also in real life, if you could think fast, you can actually do a lot of stuff successfully. Now, last time we started these questions. Today is March 11, I think. Is it March 11? Yes. Today, my sister's birthday, my first sister's birthday. Anyway, I'm not living together. So anyway, we just started these questions, right? We did only 2 questions. So we will continue with this question. Nigar, do you remember this question? Did we saw similar question before?
Yes, we took it as 3 sweet wrappers, but there was 22, I think, and now it is 26. We did as the very large method.
Really? No, the last time, what number was it? Like 26 or 20?
I don't
29.
know.
29.
Yes, 29.
Okay. So then you know how to do that, right? If it is 26, as you see, one question, it was asked maybe for primary 5, but this one is primary 6. And I think you know the idea now. So for 3 sweet wrappers, you can change one. Number 1, we buy 26 sweets and immediately we remove the wrappers and put the sweets here, right? Actually, in the basket, we have candies or sweets without wrappers. Now I have 26 wrappers, which is equal to 24 wrappers plus 2 wrappers. For this, I can buy 8 more, but still this one, I'm keeping this, right? It's rectangle. So I can buy 8 and put this 8 into the basket or bag. Now I have 8 wrappers. So now if you join this, I have 10 wrappers here. For this 10 wrappers, again, we have 9 plus 1. For this, I can buy 3 more, right? Plus 3. And again, for 3, I can buy 1 more. So here we have 1. And we have only 2 wrappers left. That's not enough to buy sweet. And the how many? It is 38. Okay. How about this question? Okay, maybe 2, 3 questions. Let's do them together. Okay, after that, because after question 10, questions are a little bit harder. And also, I think you know the idea. Mariam, how did you do this? Just simplify, right? Inside each parenthesis. Am I recording? Okay, good. So now, because it's a lot, one by one, we cannot calculate this. The only way is we need to cancel out the common factors. Here, 1 plus 1 over 2, that's equal to 3 over 2. 1 plus 1 over 3, that is 4 over 3. 1 plus 1 over 4, that is 5 over 4, dot, dot, it continues. Before the last one, what number do we have here? Here we have 2014 over 2013 times the next one will be 2015 over 2015. Sorry, 14, right? So now, as you see here in the numerator, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. And the fractions, common factor, we can cancel them. Here, there's 3, 3, gone. It is 4, 4, 5, 5, blah, blah. And 2014, 2014. Only the first last fractions numerator and first fractions denominator, they don't have any common factors. So here we have 2015 over 2, which is equal to 1007 and a half. Okay. So now, from now, I will give you some time. You have only 2 minutes, okay? And try to answer the question fast. If you answer the question within the given time, leave your answer in the chat box. If your answer is correct, give yourself, okay, 5 points. Let's see who can get maximum score. If you get 50 points, 10 questions, if you solve correctly, that means that you will get gold medal. So I will send you a special gold medal, okay? All right. Let's start then. If you're ready, you have 2 minutes. We might do this question before. It's okay. Try again, and we will discuss this after 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. It's a little bit harder question, but it's okay. Leila, do you understand the question? Are you doing it, or are you still thinking?
I'm thinking and doing.
Elmira, how did you get it? You're just guessing the answer or you really got 14?
No, I think I saw it, but I'm not sure.
How about the others? Ilkin, Nigar, Leila, Mariam?
I have an answer, but I'm not sure in it.
What did you get, Nigar?
5.5, but I'm not sure. Right?
5.5?
Yes, and because I'm not.
5.5. I think
Yes.
if you got, if your answer is less than 15, that means you didn't understand the question. Because why is it so? Just one thing, Nigar. Here, we know that when you just say a radius of a circle, right? If I draw a small circle here, right? And this is a center, right? Radius means, what is it, the radius actually? It is a distance between the center of the circle and any point on the circumference. Now, if you just take any point on the circumference from here to here, let's say it is R. And from here to here is also R. From here to here is R. This is R. They are all R, right? That's why actually such figure is called a circle. Circle means a collection of all the points which are equidistant from a fixed
No,
point. So
I
now you
understood it.
say again.
No, I understood the radius and I did it, but I'm not sure it was my area of shaded region.
If you understand, okay, one more thing, Niga, I will ask him that question after that. One more thing. What is it?
It is a rectangle.
Rectangle. How many diagonals does it have?
2.
Two diagonals, right? That is a first diagonal and that is a second diagonal. And now
Yes.
question, are the diagonals equal to each other?
Yes.
Very good. Now, if you look at this picture now, OQ, right? Is it equal
Okay.
to PR?
Yes, I did it. It is
Okay.
7.
And now if it is OQ, also, is it equal to OA?
Yes, it is 7.
Okay. Is it equal to OB?
Yes, it is 7.
And that's equal to 7, right? And we are talking about the perimeter of the shaded region. Actually, only one side, PR, is 7. Right? Only one side is 7. It means perimeter will be much, much longer than 7. Okay, good. Let's continue. Now, okay, that's the first observation. And the second one is, in the question, it says that the perimeter of the rectangle OPQR is 20 centimeters. So now, if you look at this triangle, I mean rectangle OPQR, suppose that this side is A, this side is B. I'm talking about the rectangle. Mariam, can you tell me what is the length of AP?
AP, it must be maybe 70 years.
It is 7 minus A.
Minus X.
7 minus A, because here OP is A, right?
Yes,
We
I
know the
understood.
OA
Yes.
is equal to 7. So this PA must be 7 minus A. So how about BR then? What is BR?
BR, it's 7 minus B.
Very good. That is 7 minus B. And one more thing. What is the circumference of a circle? If the radius is R, the circumference is equal to 2 pi R, right? And how about if you are talking about the quadrant? Quadrant means 1/4 of the circle. Let me draw again one more time, because these are important things to solve this question. And I'm just talking about this arc, okay, 1/4 of the circle. Then what is it? It is 1/4 times 2 pi r. Now just combining these two things, and now we can solve it. If you know all of this information, now we can solve this. Number one. So now what we have to find, the perimeter of the shaded region is equal to, start from here, PR, right, plus RB plus BQA. That is actually quadrant. It's not a line segment. Can you see BQA? It is a part of the circle. And plus AP. Okay, so we need to find this. Now, if I substitute here, what is PR? It is 7. What is RB? 7 minus B. And what is this BQA? BQA, the length of BQA. Actually, it's an arc. That's equal to 1/4 because it's quadrant of a circle. 2 pi r. 2 times what is pi? 22/7. And how about radius? It is 7. Now, if you simplify this, 7 is gone. 2 times 22 is 44 divided by 4. That's equal to 11. So this PQA is 11. Plus, how about AP? AP equals 7 minus 8. Now, if you simplify this, 7 plus 7 plus 7, 21. 21 plus 11 is 32. Minus, and here we have A plus B. Okay, because here minus B minus A, take this minus out, A plus B. Now, how can I know the value of A plus B? Now, the rectangle of PQR is given. The perimeter of rectangle OPQR, OPQR, what is it? It is 2 times length times width. It is A plus B. That's given. That's equal to 20. Now, from here, what is A plus B? A plus B is 20/2. That's equal to 10. Now, if you substitute this into here, 32 minus, what is A plus B? It is 10. So the perimeter is equal to 22. So dots, dots, dot. The perimeter of the shaded region is, 22 centimeters. Leila, did you understand? Are you sure?
Yes.
Now, if I deleted Leila, can you solve it?
Um, no. I can't solve this for English language.
Okay.
Maybe Russian.
But Leila, after this, you need to try. Okay, now look at the solution and try again. Can you solve this? This is not that easy question. Okay, you need to think, you need to write it down, and after that, you can get this. Otherwise, just looking at the question, you cannot solve it. You need to practice the game. Another question, guys. You have 1.5 minutes. Very easy question. Read it and do it. 30 seconds for reading, 1 minute doing the question. Time starts now. Okay, Nigar correct, Mariam correct, Sarah wrong, Leila wrong, Ilkin correct, Leila wrong. Leila, can you read the question?
The average mass of a dog and chicken is 4 kilograms. The dog is 1.2 kilograms heavier than the chicken. Find the mass of the dogs.
Okay, the average, right? The average mass of a duck and a chicken is 4 kg. Whose answer is it? Elmira. Elmira, no, that's not correct. So suppose that the mass of the duck is, let's say it is D. The mass of the chicken, it is C. And what is average mass? That is D plus C over 2 that is equal to 4, which means that if you multiply both sides by 2 or take 2 to the right hand side, that's equal to 4 times 2. In the question, it says that the duck is 1.2 kg heavier than the chicken. That means that actually duck, right, minus 1.2, that is equal to chicken because duck is heavier, right? If you start at 1.2, then actually this weight will be the same. So instead of chicken, I can write d minus 12. Then here we have d plus what is c? D minus 1.2. On the right hand side, we have 4 times 2, that's equal to 8. So from here, 2d equals, take 1.2 to the right hand side, 8 plus 1.2, 9.2. Then what is d? D equals 9.2 over 2, that's equal to 4.6. So the mass of the duck is 4.6 kg. Okay, Elmira,
Okay.
why you couldn't solve this question, Elmira? Leila, what
No,
is 3?
I
Okay,
think that
4.6. Actually, this Mariam, Nigar, and the Ilkin only, and others wrong. Guys, we are moving to the next question. Okay, if everything's clear, let's move to the next question. All right, you have 1.5 minutes. Time starts now. It's also easy question. Nigar, your answer is correct. How about the others? Mariam, any answer? Ilkin? Why not? So it's very easy question. It says that and the whole number is between 50 and 100. Okay, suppose that number is n. So that is between 50 and 100 means it is greater than 50, less than 100, right? And when it is divided by 5, the remainder is 3. So that means that n, if you divide it by 5, quotient is something, remainder is 3. And when n is divided by 7, that is 7, quotient is some different answer, and the remainder is 5. Okay, so now what is that number? Let me check one more time. Elmira, your answer is correct. Okay, so now one way is, I'm just going to tell you the general way. So now if I add the first, look at the first equation. If you add 2 to both sides, what do we get here? N plus 2 is equal to 5 times a plus 3 plus 2, right? What is 3 plus 2? It is 5. And also here we have 5. That means that I can write here a 5, a plus 1. And the second one, if you add 2, for example, here we have 7 times b plus 5 plus 2. In similar way, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is a common factor. B plus 1. Okay. So, Ilkin, what does it mean that n plus 2 is equal to 5 times something? N plus 2 is equal to 7 times something. What does it mean? It means that this n plus 2, right, the same number, that number is divisible by 5 and that number divisible by 7, right? So what numbers are divisible by 5 and 7? The multiples of 35, right? Because
Yeah.
5 and 7, they are relatively prime numbers. And if a number is divisible by 5 and number is divisible by 7, that means that that number is divisible by 35. Because 5 and 7, their only common factor is 1. So that means that what is the possible values, or what are the possible values for n plus 2? They must be the multiples of 35. That is 35 or 70 or 105 and continue. But among these numbers, which one is between 50 and 100? This number, right? Only. So that means that on the left hand side, n plus 2 is equal to 70. Well, from here, what is n? N equals 68. And here, Nigar, you may wonder, Mr. Qasim, how you are solving. I solve this in different way. What actually I can see in your eyes. But here, another way is I'm just explaining the general method. Okay, using this method, you can solve any problem if I even can change this. But simple method, since actually these numbers are small, right? Guess and trial method. What is this? Now from here, look at this. Which one is bigger? 7, right? Now can you tell me the numbers when you divide by 7, remainder is 5. So that is 54, 61, 68, 75. These numbers, right? Now, among these numbers, which one is, when we divide by 5, the remainder is 3. If you divide 54 by 5, remainder is 4. So it doesn't satisfy the first one. If you divide 61 by 5, remainder is 1. Also, this cannot be the answer. And how about 68? If you divide by 5, remainder is 3. If you divide by 7, remainder is 5. Then the answer is 68. Okay, Leila. Okay, now I think one more answer we have. Whose answer is it? Ilkin. Okay, Ilkin, your answer is correct. Elmira, Nigar. Okay, these 3 students, your answers are correct. Each one gets 5 points. All right, let's move to the next question. Think, okay, read the question. Nigar, can you read the question? And after that, you start solving. I will give you 2.5 minutes for this question.
Yes. So a man traveled at 120 kilometers hour for the first half of uh, 12 kilometers journey. Then he traveled at 60 kilometers hour for the rest of his journey. What is his average speed for the whole journey?
Okay, did you understand? Here it
Yes.
says the first half means, what is first half of 12? 12?
So 6 kilometers? Yes.
6. Maybe from A to B, he traveled. The distance
Six.
is 6 kilometers.
And
And
he
after
traveled
that, from B to C, again, it is 6
also 6 kilometers.
kilometers. And for the first half, his speed was let's say S1, it is 120 kilometers per hour. And for the second part of the journey, he changed his speed and he traveled at 60 kilometers per hour. Let's say this S2. The question is, what is his average speed for the whole journey? You have 2.5 minutes. Time starts now. Nigar, it's not correct answer.
No?
No. Ilkin also is not correct answer. Nigar, what do we mean by the average speed? How do you find the average speed?
So we plus first speed, so 120 kilometers hours plus 60 kilometers hours, and then divide by 2. No?
No, 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 it's wrong. Okay, that is wrong. It's not for this, okay? For this speed, The average speed is total distance traveled over total time taken.
Ah,
That is the definition of average speed. This is how we calculate average speed. So what is the average speed? It is total distance traveled. To travel that distance, how much time did you spend? So that is total time taken. This gives us the average speed. Because time is important, right? Because here, 6 kilometers and your speed is 120 kilometers. But the time is important. How much time did you spend to travel that distance? Okay. Elmira, how can it be 15? Sarah, I just explained again, you write the same answer.
Isn't
Wrong.
it correct?
Mariam, wrong. Elmira, wrong. Ilkin, wrong. All answers are wrong. Leila, wrong. Okay, we will discuss after 1 minute. You have 1 more minutes.
Mr. Kasim, we should divide the all journey. Yes, so the
So,
20.
Nika, just simply, you have to divide the total distance by the total time taken. So can you find the time, Nika, to travel from A to B? What is the traveling time from A to B? Let's say this T1. What is T1? And from
T
here, what is T2? Okay. Then you can, let's say this one is D1, distance is D1, and this one is D2. So the average speed then, total distance, that is D1 plus D2, over total time, that is T1 plus T2. What is D1 plus D2? It is 6 plus 6. And how do you find T1? T1 is equal to D1 distance over speed. So what is the
and
distance? It is 6. And how about
0.
the speed? It is 120 kilometers. And how about T2? It is D2 over S2, distance over speed. That is 6 over 60 equals
Okay.
12 over 1 over 20 plus 1 over 10. Let me see the answer. Somebody sent the answer. Let's see what he got. Nigar, 80, that is correct. And all other answers are wrong. Okay. Now from here, if you multiply numerator and denominator by 20, I have here 20 times 12. Denominator 20 times 1 over 20, that's equal to 1. 20 times 1 over 10, that's equal to 2, which is equal to 12 over 3. 4 times 20, that's equal to 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, guys, you should just remember actually the average speed once again. What is it? It is total distance traveled over total time taken. Okay, that is the definition of how we calculate the average speed. It's not like S1 plus S2 over 2. It doesn't give us average speeds. If I just tell you two numbers, find the average, yes, we just add them and divide by 2. But for speed, it's not. It's different. Because also it involves time. It depends on time. That's why you need to find the total distance traveled. And to travel this distance, how much time is taken? And you need to find the total time and divide it, you get the average speed. Okay, Ilkin.
Yes, Mr. Khan.
Good. I want to ask one more question, but let's first do this. Mariam, can you read the question?
Yes. Every buys an item for 20% discount during a sale, but she still needs to pay 5% good and service tax. Yes. She is given two options. Option A, to a 20% discount first, Then add 5% discount goods and service tax. Option B, add 5% JCT first, then 20% discount. Which option is cheaper for Amy, or does not matter?
All right. In Azerbaijan, I don't know. So when you buy something, do you have to pay GST or not? But in a lot of countries, like for example, if you go to UK, London, for example, if you come to Singapore or Malaysia or Thailand, whenever you buy, you will just see everywhere that, okay, this item is $100 plus 6% GST, 5% GST, but usually it's a fixed amount with fixed tax. What does it mean? If you are buying t-shirt, for example, you enter the shop, it says that the price is $100 and plus 5% GST. What does it mean? It means that you need to pay this $100 to the seller, and also you need to pay 5% GST to the government as a tax. Okay, and we call this tax goods and services tax. So now it says that suppose that again our item price is $100 because it's not given. That means that I can just put any number as its price. Option A, according to this option A, it says that 20% discount first, so that is $100 minus it is 20%, right? Of what? $100. So that's equal to $80. And after that, add 5% GST. So that is now $80 plus 5%, 5% of $80, which is equal to 5% means 5 over 20 times 80. That's equal to, what is it? 4. 80 plus 4. That's equal to $84. So according to option A, we are going to pay $84 to get this item. And how about option B? Option B says that first add 5% GST, right? So here we have $100 plus 5% of $100, which is equal to $105. Elmira, what do you mean by B?
It's
And why?
cheaper
Why?
because I saw and get answer.
105 minus 5%, okay, and 20%, because first we are adding GST, after that we make discount 20% of what? It is $105. So that's equal to again $84. The same price. It doesn't matter, right? Elmira, why did you get B?
Because I saw and I get H3.
How did you solve it? How?
The same as you.
Here we got 84.
Maybe I solve something like I have problems. Maybe.
Elmira, also, are you classmate to Mariam, Nigar, Ilkin? Are you in the same class?
Yes, but not with Mariam, but Mariam is my best friend.
Mariam is your first friend or best friend?
Best.
What do you mean?
Like, how can I explain you?
But are you? Do you study in the same class?
Not in the same class, but in the same school.
In the
All of
same
us.
school. All of you in the
Yes.
same school, right? Okay, so you,
Yes.
all of you know each other, right?
Yes.
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 Okay, very good.
Yes.
So Elmira, Mariam is your best friend. I thought I am your best
Yes.
friend.
You too.
I'm just kidding. To be a best friend, we need to have a lot of memories together, right? Then we can become best friends. Otherwise, becoming best friends is not so easy. Anyway, very good. Continue. So actually, Elmira, I can always see Mariam's face, but we cannot see your face. Why?
I don't know. I put mute with
And also Leila.
now.
Sarah, why are you so quiet? Is everything okay, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, Sarah, read the next question.
The digits 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all used to write a five-digit number A, B, C, D, E. Where the three-digit number ABC is divisible by 4, BCD is divisible by 5, and
Divisible. Sarah, read it
divisible
as divisible by 5.
divisible by 5, and CDE is divisible by 3. Find all the possible values of the five-digit number ABCDE.
Guys, this is a little bit challenging question. It's not so easy. Okay, 3 minutes. Try what you can get. Okay, it's even 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. After that, we will discuss. Let's see who can get what. Any answer?
I have an answer, but I get only this now.
How many answers do you have, Leila? One or two? 76453. 76453. That is one answer. We have another answer, right? How about this one? Okay, the next one is 37654 because I found two. What? Okay, let me just write here. Layla, Nigar, what is your first answer? 76453, right? 76453. And I have another answer. How about 37654? Okay. Okay, first let's just discuss this. After that, I will explain. Okay, why is it so? Now the first answer is 76453. Using this number, for example, ABC. That is, what is ABC? 764. BCD 645. What is the CDE? That is 453. And this one, the first one, divisible by 4 because this the last digit 64 divisible by 4, right? It is divisible by 4. Second one, 645, the last digit is 5. That's why it is divisible by 5. And 453, well, what numbers are divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3? 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. That's why divisible by 3. How about the second option? 37654, right? 376, 76 is divisible by 4. That's why it is divisible by 4. 765, it is divisible by 5. And the 654, the sum of the digits, 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 4, it is 15. And also that is divisible by 3. Okay, that means that that is correct answers. All right. So now, if you wonder how did we solve this question, let's do this quickly. Okay, now here I'm going to find this A, B, C, D. Here we have A, this one is B, this one is C, this one is D, this one is E. Okay, so number one, let me just write here. The first, we are using these digits, right? The first option. Okay, here we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says that ABC is divisible by 4. ABC is divisible by 4. Let me just write it like this, okay? This vertical line and 4, that means that, not like this. How about if I write like this? Okay, that's equal to 4 times K1. And also BCD is divisible by 5. 5 times some natural number K2. And the CDE is divisible by 3 times some number. 4 times K1 means it is divisible by 4. Anyway, from the second one, right, BCD, since it is divisible by 5, D must be 5. We have no option. So D is 5. There's only one option. Now I have already used one digits. Okay. Now the second one. What numbers are divisible by 4 if the two-digit number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4? If you look at this BC, right? If you look at this BC, how many options do we have for BC? 3, 4, not divisible by 4. 4, 3, no. And 64, yes, maybe BC is equal to 64. Or, and 76, right? Or BC is equal to, or BC is equal to 76. Okay, we have only this option. Otherwise, it's not divisible by 4. Now, suppose that again, let me just say that BC is equal to 64. That means that B equals 6, C is equal to 4. This one is used already. Now, for this, the last one, C plus D plus E. C is already 6, right? It is 6 plus D is 5 plus E. This number should be divisible by 3. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 3, 14, not divisible by 3. But 11 plus 7, 18, divisible by 3. So that means that this A, E must be equal to 7. Then here we have that is 7. What is C, BC? It is 64. And how about only one number is left? What is A? A should be 3. So that is 3, 6, 3, 6, 4, 5, 7. 64, 5, 9, 60. No?
Mr. Kasim, you're right. There are 6 plus 5 and E. There should be 4 plus 5 and E.
4, right? Yes, that's right. Thank you very much. 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9 plus 7, 16, not divisible by 3. So it should be 9 plus 3. That's right. So the E should be 3 and A should be 7. 7, 6, 4, 5, 3. Okay, it's done. And how about with the second option, this one? Okay, let me just write it here in green. So if B is equal to 7, C is equal to 6, at the time, this one, right, C, it is 6. D is equal to 5. And how about E? I don't know. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus what number is divisible by, what is it? 9. So this should be 4, right? Because if it is 4, this is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15, is divisible by 4. So at that time, this is 5. And what is E? E should be 4. And how about C? C is actually 76. And how about A? A is 3. So we have only 2 possible answers. Okay, Ilkin, did you understand? Are you still there? I cannot see you, Ilkin.
I'm here, Mr. President. Yes, I understand this.
But that is a little bit not hard, but it takes time. But you need to think fast and you need to know what number is divisible by when. But I will teach you divisibility in detail in our next stage after April, okay, for SIMO. But now that much is enough. And we know that all even numbers are divisible by 2, and number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, if the last digit 2 digits number is, if the number which is formed by the last 2 digits is divisible by 4, then it's divisible by 4. If the last digit is 5 or 0, that's divisible by 5, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's continue. Let's do one more question and finish the class. Okay. Everybody, we have 2 minutes. I think with a similar question. Okay. And let's see what you get here. Nigar, that's not the correct answer. How did you get it, Nigar?
Because every one person will have 20 handshakes, but
Now, if I ask you, Nigar, let me ask you, for example, if we have 5 people, let's say we have 4 people, how many handshakes will there be with 4 people?
16 or 15.
No. Why are you saying or? Tell me the exact answer. According to your method, what do you get?
Okay.
Huh?
16.
16?
Yes.
16.
Or no.
Sarah, 380. No. Guys, look, if we have only 2 people, here we have Mr. A and Mr. B, right? And they just shake with hands. How many handshakes we have? Only 1, right? Now, how about if you are 3 people? Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, right? A shakes his hand with B, and A shakes with his hand with B, C. So how many? We have 2. plus, and after the also B shakes his hand with C. We have one more, so here we have 3. Now, how about if we have 4 people, A, B, and C, right? A, B, C, and D. First, A shakes his hand with B, and also with C, and also with D. How many? 3. Plus now B. B with C, B with D. How many? 2. How about C? Only D. Left it is 1. So at the time, what is it? 1 plus 2 plus 3, that's equal to 6. Now, what is 1? Actually, we are just going to use this formula here. 1 times 2 over 2. How about 3 people? That is 2 times 3 over 2. How about 4 people? That is 3 times 4 over 2. So if we have 20 participants, right, let's say we are going to find this 20. So now the first guy shakes his hand with 19 people. So now here we have 19 handshakes. Now the first guy is gone. The second guy shakes his hand with 18 people, and third one with 17 people, and the last 2 with each other, only 1. So what we have here, the sum of the 19 natural numbers. How do you find that? That's equal to 19 times 20 over 2, which is equal to 190 handshakes. So the answer is 190. Okay, you have to think about this one more time. Okay, just you need to think about how about 3 people, 4 people. Now using this basic idea, then you can actually get the general conclusion. Right, thank you very much. Unfortunately, the time is up. I want to have some discussion, but maybe next time. Okay, and also I want to listen to you and try to practice these questions. If you need more questions, let me know. And also next week, maybe we will do something different. And also we need to practice solving equations. Okay. Let me finish it now. Okay, maybe next time we can have like 10-minute discussion if you have questions. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. I will see you next Monday, right? Monday or Tuesday?
Okay.
Monday.
Monday.
Monday. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Thank
goodbye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Bye bye.
Thank you, Leila. Bye bye.